Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today in our English Mastery series, chapter 3, we are going to learn about past tense in one shot, full concept and also along some short tricks. So now let's understand what is past tense. Okay, let's begin with the definition first. Past tense is used to describe the actions, events or situations that happened already in the past, okay, that has already taken place. Okay, now we have to understand that in the past tense, okay, the type 2 of tense, so there are various subtypes. How many types are there? There are 4 main types of past tense. First is simple past tense, second is past continuous tense, third is past perfect tense, fourth is past perfect continuous tense. Now let's understand each of them one by one descriptively. Okay? All right. So now let's understand the actual structure of the first type of past tense, that is simple past tense. What is the structure? First, the subject will be there, then the verb. The verb will be in the past form, and then the object. Yes, now what is the usage of simple past tense? The usage is completed action in the past, series of past action, habit in the past. Now let's understand with some examples. I ate food. I ate food. So here I is what? I is the subject. Ate is what? Ate is the verb in the past form. I is the subject, ate is the verb in the past form, and food is the object. Okay, she went to school. She is the subject, went is the verb in the past form, school is the object. Okay, they, subject, played, verb in the past form, and cricket is the object here. Okay, so this is how the structure and the usage of the simple past tense with some examples we have understood. Now let's understand what is the short trick. Okay, the short trick is if time is mentioned, for example, yesterday, last night, or ago, few minutes ago, some time ago, then what will happen? Then we have to understand that we need to use simple past tense, okay, whenever the time is mentioned. So this is a short trick that I have given you for your exams, because we need to understand, or we need to identify what kind of sentence is this. Yes, so if there is time mentioned in that particular sentence, then please remember that these sentences are what? These sentences are of simple past tense. Okay. Now let's understand the second type of past tense, that is past continuous tense. Structure is what? Structure, first the subject will come, then was or were, then the verb along with ing and the object. Now why ing? Because the action is continuing. Okay, so the action going on at a specific time in the past. Okay, so we are talking about actions that have taken place in the past, but that action is what? That action is going on at a specific time. So we will be talking about a specific time in the past which the action was going on. Okay, where the action was going on at that particular specific time. Okay, so interrupted action. Okay, so usages are mentioned here where these past continuous tense can be used. Okay, now let's understand some examples. I was reading a book. I is what? I is the subject. Was or where will be used here? Or reading. Along with the verb read, we are including ing, and then the object is what? Object is book. Yes, then next they. They is what? They is subject. Was or where will be using in past continuous tense. Then playing. Play is what? Play is the verb. Ing is used. And football. So they were playing football around so and so specific time. Okay, it means at that specific time the action of playing football was going on. That is why what we say as past continuous tense. Okay, she was cooking when I called. Now just check here. When I called, it means the time, that specific time when I called her, at that moment, her action of cooking was going on. Yes, that is why we are using what? ING here. She is the subject, then was or where will be using, then cook is the verb along with ING when I called. It means I'm mentioning the specific time frame. Okay, now what is the short trick? How do we know that it is past continuous tense? Whenever in the sentence there will be was or where along with what? Along with ING. So action in progress in past. Alright? Okay. Now let's understand past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. What is the structure? Subject plus had plus verb and the subject. The object. Subject plus had plus verb the object. Now what is the usage? Action completed before another past action. Okay, it means there is a kind of sequence clarity. Action completed before another past action. Okay, for example, I had finished my work before he came. Okay, so I had finished my work before he came. Okay, it means when he came. So he came in the past. I'm talking about him who came in the past, but then I finished my work before he came. So my action already completed before the past action I'm talking about, that he came. Okay, so example, I had. So I is what? I is the subject. Had will be used in the past perfect tense. Then finished. Yes, verb in the past tense. I finished my what? My work. Object. Yes, before he came. Since I said that action completed before another past action. Okay. Next example is she had left. She had left before the meeting started. The action that she left took place even before when the meeting was started. So meeting started action is the past action. Even before that past action, that person left. I am talking about. So whenever we talk about such actions in sequence that has happened or that has taken place in the past, that will be what? That will be past perfect tense. And whenever in the sentence had will be used, verb in the past tense will be used, then those sentences will be what? Past perfect tense. Now let's move on to the short trick. As I said, had will be there in the sentence. Already done work before something else. It means whenever we talk about any sequence, okay? Whenever we talk about any sequence in the action sequence in the past. Action sequence in the past, then always that will be past perfect tense. I hope you understood. Yes, simple past tense, past continuous tense, and now past perfect tense. Now let's move on to the fourth type of past tense, that is what? Past perfect continuous tense. Now we will collide both of them. Okay? Merge both of them. So, subject will be there. Then had been plus the verb along with ing, then the object plus since or for. Now since, whenever since is used, it will be mentioning a specific year. For example, 2020 or specific time frame, maybe since morning. Okay, now for is, we will be talking about the duration. We'll be talking about the duration. For 2 hours, okay, or for 2 years. Okay, so I'm mentioning the proper duration, and since it means I'm talking about a specific time. Since 2020, since morning, since afternoon. Okay, so now usage is what? Action that continued for some time in the past before another action. Okay, something has happened in the past. Before this action, one action has taken place already. That is what? Past perfect. Again, something has happened in the past before this past action that has already taken place. Before that action, one action was continuing for some time. For some time, but in the past. Okay, so for example, I had been studying for 2 hours before the exam. So exam is the past action first. Before that, I have been studying for 2 hours. Duration is mentioned. She had been waiting since morning. Okay, she had been waiting since morning. She was waiting in the past. So she had been waiting because that action was continuing for some time in the past. Since when she was waiting? She was waiting since, she had been waiting since morning. Okay, now what is the short trick that we can identify that this particular sentence is past perfect continuous tense? Whenever there is had been along with ing. Okay, long past action before another past event. Okay, long past action means that action that continued for some time, at least for some duration at least. Okay, before another past event. So that is what is past perfect continuous tense. So I think we have understood about the 4 types of what? 4 types of past tense, simple past tense. Yes, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense. Yes, and what is the another one? Please comment your answer. Okay, now let's understand the common errors. Yes, we frequently do a lot of mistakes in our exams. Okay, whenever we are given to identify any sentences. Okay, so I did not went there is wrong grammatically. I did not went there is wrong grammatically. I did not go there is the correct form of sentence. Okay, grammatically. Next is she was ate food is definitely wrong. Yes, she was eating food. He had went home is wrong. He had gone home is the correct one. So can you see the grammatical mistakes in the sentences? So that is how we have to identify the errors and make us understand that which are the common errors actually we do frequently in our exams. Okay, that is why I bought this chart. How we actually make mistakes in the exam. So you have to check each and every word in the sentence. Okay, so now let's understand this table, comparison table with whatever we have actually understand or whatever we have actually learned, understood or learned. Okay, so tense is simple past tense. The structure is what? Simple past tense. The verbs will be there in the past tense, completed action. Yes, past continuous tense. Table is was or were along with ing. The structure is was or were plus ing. Then its usage is what? Its usage is ongoing past. Okay. Next is past perfect. Past perfect had plus the verbs. Then what is its usage? Completed before the past action. Past perfect continuous tense, its structure is what? Had been plus ing will be there. Then duration in past. It means the action was ongoing for a specific time frame in the past before any past action. Okay, these are simple past, past continuous, past perfect continuous tense are the 4 subtypes we have understood along with its concepts, yes, along with its structure, along with its usage, along with its examples and the short tricks. Yes, so I think it's enough for us to understand the whole concept of the past tense. Now let's understand about, let's solve some MCQs. She dashed to the market yesterday. So time is mentioned. When she went to the market? She went to the market yesterday. Answer is what I told only. I said only. She dashed to the market yesterday. She went to the market yesterday. Simple past. Went. They dashed cricket when it started raining. Yes, when it started raining. So time frame is mentioned. They were doing something. Okay. So they were playing cricket. Okay, answer is B. They were playing cricket. It means interrupted action, past continuous. What interrupted their action? Rain. Yes. So it started raining when they were playing. Okay, next question. I dashed my homework before he arrived. I dashed my homework before he arrived. It means what? Before he arrived, before that person arrived, I was doing something. It means what? I dash my homework I had done. It means I already completed a task before that particular past action. I had done my homework before he arrived. Earlier action, past perfect. Next is she dashed for 2 hours before the train came. She dashed for 2 hours. For 2 hours. The duration is mentioned. For 2 hours before the train came, she what? She had been waiting. Okay? She had been waiting for 2 hours before the train came. It means she was doing that action for a specific time. Her action was ongoing, continuing. Duration before past. Past perfect, continuous. He dashed the letter last night. He dashed the letter last night. He wrote. Yes, completed past, simple past. We dashed TV when the lights went off. When the lights went off. That is the past action. So before it, what happened? At that specific time, what happened? When the lights went off, we were watching TV. Ongoing action, past continuous. She dash already dashed the movie before I came. She dash already dashed the movie before I came. Before I came, the action is before I came, she already completed the task. So what? She did what? She had already watched the movie, or she was already watching, or she has watched. Answer is B. She had already watched the movie before I came. Already past reference, that is past perfect. It means what? Before one past action, that particular action was already completed. Okay. Question number 8. They dash working there since 2010 before they shifted. They dash working there since 2010 before they shifted. They were working, they have been working, or they have been, they are. Which will be the answer? Answer is B. They had been working. Past perfect continuous tense. Yes or no? Duration plus past. Okay. I dash him yesterday. This is a simple past. Yes or no? I saw him yesterday. Yes? Simple past tense. We have got this sentence where in our various examples. Okay. Next is he dashed when I entered the room. He dashed when I entered the room. It means the moment I entered the room, he was doing what? He was sleeping. So action in progress, past continuous. Yes? So these were some easy questions. Yes? So we have understood the whole concept of what? The whole concept of tense. Yes, you remember that video where I explained the whole concept of tense and we solved multiple questions there. Yes, then I took the present tense. First, in our last video, we understood the whole concept of present tense. The whole concept, its structure, its usage, its examples, its short tricks. The whole present tense, I hope you understood. Now in today's video, we have understood the whole past tense along with its whole concept, its usage, its structure. There are various examples, the short tricks, how to identify what kind of sentence is actually this in past tense. Okay? And then now we have solved the various MCQs. Now the video awaits for future tense. Yes? So now let's see you in the next video until we look for the future tense in our next video. So now until then what you'll do? Until then you have to keep revising. You have to keep reading, revising, practicing. Okay? So see you in the next video. Until then keep studying and keep revising. Have a good day ahead.